What up, Coop Group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 26, War number 9, where SAS takes on Kenob, the number 1 alliance so far this season. And we're looking to dethrone them. So if we can do it, find out now. Bum bum bum. Anyways, I'm bringing in an interesting team for this season. I'm finally bringing in Ghost. This is not a joke. This is not a drill. I'm actually bringing in Ghost for this war. It's exciting, because all the other past seasons, the last 20 seasons, whatever you want to say, I always brought just Ghost. So to actually be allowed to bring Ghost, I was so excited. I had a full-on Ghost excitement little dance when I saw that I was assigned Ghost. So yeah, it's not an amazing war, but I'm excited. But I'm bringing Warlock, Ghost, and Wasp for the unblockable synergy. I didn't need Wasp, but it's very helpful, especially since I haven't played Ghost in Alliance War in a while. It's just safer, especially against the global. And I'll be in Path 5, I'll be taking Node 22, and I'll be in Path 1 with Warlock. I was assigned Ghost or Warlock for this fight, and then Ghost or Warlock for this fight. And at first, I was thinking, what if the Immortal Abomination doesn't have willpower? Warlock would not be good for it. He's just going to degen. But then I realized if he doesn't have willpower, then Lionheart will never activate. Anyways, then I'm going to be on Node 55, that Weapon X on Brute Force. Oh man, I was not excited for that fight at all. And I was very worried from that one from the get-go. The first two fights. Oh yeah, they're running Bulwark, by the way. Bulwark. I believe Kenob BG2, the last 3 or 4 seasons, has always ran Bulwark in their BG2. The other 2 BGs have ran Stubborn or Protect, whatever the global meta was at that moment. So yeah, I'm in Path 5 with Ghost, and then I'll be in that Taskmaster. Originally, my buddy Mcoc was on that Taskmaster, but he was unavailable. He also had Hood with his Ghost, so he could easily tank special 3s if needed. And I did not bring Hood, because I wasn't assigned Hood. So I may have not played my Ghost fights as correctly as I should have, but let's get into it. I'm boosting up pretty big with these tech boosts and my 30% boosts and some nice health boosts. I might have maybe needed higher health boosts, but that's all I had. And always the XP boost for good luck. When Ibom Flow knockdown on this Korg, who's awakened. I think he was like Sig. I think I checked Sig right here. Maybe not. I think he's a high Sig. And let's go with Ghost. The goal here is to knock down his rock stacks, or whatever you want to call it. His rock shield, knock it down first before doing any medium attacks, so I don't take any extra damage. He's being very aggressive, which is very nice. I'm taking 2 hits into my face to get the special 2 quick as I can. I'm trying to do a parry here, but he throws a special 1, so I want to throw a heavy attack to knock him down. It didn't happen, so I'm going to throw my special 2 to knock him down. I don't have Hood, so I'm going to be taking recoil. It's not fun. And his rock shield comes back up again. He's being super aggressive, which is nice. He's still being aggressive, which is really nice. I'm going to throw my special 2 because I still have that up. I get another special, but not needed because of the fact that I killed him in that special, because Ibom Flow knockdown was still active, which is very useful. So thank you, Korg, for playing into my face. I appreciate you. Now let's get into this Taskmaster. Now, this Taskmaster has some very fun, powerful notes. There's backup recovery and power snack. Power snack meaning every 7 seconds that I activate a buff, he can shrug it off from me and turn it into, I believe, half a bar of power. A whole half bar of power. And then backup recovery is when he gets to 50%, he gains, I think, a full bar of power or something similar. Or, yeah, 33% of full power. So, yeah. So, he is a metal defender, so he does activate Bulwark. Boo-hoo. If I get a special 2, I can knock that off. But here I'm going to try and wait out Bulwark, wait out the Indestructible, wait it out. I gain a buff for my special 2. No bueno. He's at a special 2. Oh, no. I do not have Hood to phase off. I don't have an Indestructible boost. But we're okay right now, and again, I give him... If I would have played this better, I would have not thrown special 2s and just done medium attacks only, and just never activated Power Snack. That's what Mcoc would have done. He didn't give me a tactic to do, and he had Hood, so it's safer for him. Here's special 3. I'm not phased. I have no Hood. I have no Indestructible boost, but I did throw on a 25% or extra large special 3 boost. I was so lucky to throw that on here, because boom! That would have done a lot more damage. Look at that extra damage that it did. I was at 44% at the end of that special 3. It went down to 24 out of nowhere. Where'd that go? How'd that get there? And I got armor broken. I got really worried for a second. Throw a special 2. I activate Bulwark. Oh no, I turn off. Throw another special 2 right here. And hoping it kills him because I cannot take another special 3. Dead. Wow, that was a messy fight. Luckily, I put on the extra special 3 boost. I should have put on Ibom boost since I don't know if I've heard, but that's okay. Section 1 is done. I'm not doing this mojo. I believe someone with Human Torch was best for that fight. And now we're on path 1. This is the regen path, so the first node is Vigor. It's this Sym Supreme. So no, Sym Supreme will at first activate his Nullify, which against Warlock, he has a buff that he starts with, so I'm getting that nullified, and when Sym Supreme nullifies, he takes off damage. So I'm going to put on my big boost here for the next 3 fights, and then I'm going to put on a combat regen boost, because if he nullifies my armor and it comes back on again, then I want to at least get all that health back. So I'm putting on a combat regen boost. And my goal here is to control his power. Don't ever let him get to a special 1. If he does, it's not a big deal. But with Deep Wounds active and Suicides active also, which I activated for the last 2 fights, because again, when you're playing Ghost, you want to activate Suicides for big damage. This fight should go pretty quickly. So combat regen boost active. Let's go. My goal here is to do a lot of heavies and just make him bleed. Also put on an infection. So if I put on an infection and he's running willpower, which it looks like he is, I think, then it'll be way easier to control his power. The infection is going to be up after this heavy attack. I have a lot of bleed damage coming. Infection is up. I don't think he's ever going to get to a special. I missed a parry there, and my combat regen boost is still active, so that's nice. Combat regen boost is still going. He initiated a stagger. She never actually staggered my armor up buff, which is kind of confusing. But I'm going to throw my special 2 here. I'm at 100% health. Huge special 2, and it kills him. I'm still at 100. That fight went really well. He never threw a special. I threw a big special 2. Let's go. Next fight is Warlock versus Immortal Abomination. I've done this fight before, especially with willpower. The goal here is to put on my infection first. Do not hit him, just put infection first. I will activate Lionheart right away, so I do have the combat regen boost still active. So I'll be able to mitigate some of the Lionheart. As you see, I'm degenning because of the fact that he has his poisons up, and with Lionheart, when he's supposed to be regenning, he ends up activating Lionheart. So, and also poisons are supposed to take away regen. So the fact that he has poisons up and he's supposed to regen with willpower, it Lionhearts. But anyways, my goal here is just parry heavy. I have my infection up, and my goal here is to never let him get a special 1. If he gets a special 1, he gets 3 more poisons up, and that's just bad news bears. Not good at all. So I'm going to a special 3 here so I can fully drain him. I'm at 7 hits. At 10 normal hits, he gets another poison. So my goal here is just bleed him down as far as I can before I get to 10 hits. As you see, this next hit is going to give me a degen from Lionheart. I have a special 3. I'm throwing it. Boom. This is not my last Warlock fight. The last fight I have is one more fight. And somehow, my combat regen boost is still going. This was a really quick fight. It was a rank 3. I did fight a rank 2 against a Paco. And I think it was like 16 hits. This was 11 with full suicides. So it went a lot better. This fight, I just knew what I was doing. Easy fight with Warlock. People say AA is great for the fight. No, Warlock is amazing for that if they have willpower. Now, I did a few duels against Panaman Pete's Weapon X. So I knew that I had to get intercepts in when he gets Rage. So I had to watch out for his 25 Rage stacks, because the moment he hits Rage, he goes unstoppable for a few seconds. With Brute Force, that can do a lot of damage to me. A lot. But I still have my combat regen boost going. I'm at like 86%, I think, 83%. With the combat regen boost going right here, it's really helpful. So my goal here is to control his power. Don't let him throw specials. If he does, whatever. He is running willpower, so there's a lot of willpower there. Watch out for Brute Force also, but I'm not really worried about Brute Force. I just see it ticks right there, but it's not a big deal. My combat regen boost is still going. His Bulwark activates whatever. I'm not too concerned. Again, I'm trying to control power and watch his rage stacks. He's at 6 rage stacks, 7 rage stacks right now. If he throws a special, he can get more. And Bulwark is just going to keep activating, I believe, from the heavy attacks, so I need to watch out for that. And yeah, he has no bars of power right now. He's at 11 rage stacks. I'm about halfway through his rage stacks and 63%, so I can possibly do this fight. I just need to watch out for that one moment he activates his rage stacks at 25. He's at 15 rage stacks. And activates Indestructible again. 16 rage stacks. I'm trying to wait out the Indestructible. I know Brute Force is going to tick. It's fine. He still hasn't thrown a bar of power because if he's running willpower, this is really helpful. He's unawakened, which doesn't do too much, at least before his rage. He's at 21 rage stacks. He's about to hit 25. He just activates his indestructible. I'm not very happy with that. I hit him. I don't know why I hit him. I think just because of brute force. And now he activated his rage stacks. I'm at a special 3, about to activate brute force. Brute force, crapping it, just up, boom, throw my special 3. I saved it for this moment. Let's see what happens. He did have a special 1, and I was in my corner, so I was kind of in trouble. He's at 11%. I'm like, all right, when this finishes him, I need to get intercept off, or else brute force is got. Then he was dead. I was so happy at this moment. I'm like, dude, this fight went so well. I was so happy how that fight went. Based on how that taskmaster fight went, the rest of the war went really well. I ended up using no potions with 5 fights and no deaths. Still, this season I'm still deathless, which it may not continue that way. 9 wars later, it's awesome. But 49 fights, we've used a lot of potions this season. But again, I probably would use more if I was using Ghost, because I would mess up more. Then again, I've been using Warlock and Red Hulk a lot this season, so I've been having to potion up. And we ended up losing this war against Kenob because we had a bad start. We're at 5 wins, 2 ties, 2 losses now. Warlock is still the MVP with Quake up second this season. It's not very pretty right now, but we almost have Masters guaranteed. We're in 10th place at the moment overall out of 20 positions in Master with, I believe, 3 wars to go, 10, 11, and 12. So if we're going to win maybe one of them, then I know Masters are guaranteed. There's no way to get top 3, but that's okay. But anyways, I think everyone in my battle group who ended up having a donut with no deaths in our battle group, although we died 7 times this war, no deaths in our battle group, we did great. So great job to everyone in the battle group. Good job to everyone else. Good job, Kenobi. Congrats on the win. We'll get you guys next time, I promise. There's no way you guys are going to beat SAS again. Trust me. Anyways, this is Coop, signing off. Happy gaming.